we do need to start this episode off about the trailer.
Which one?
Which one? Lance, I thought you said you were going to ask Mikey to look at the
I
trailer.
did ask him. He's messing with you.
Oh.
You didn't ask me to do anything.
And this is what I say. This is what bothers me is that if I'm not here to supervise, everything is chaos.
Is it?
I don't know. When you were gone that week, we had episodes edited on time. We were publishing stuff on time, and all of a sudden, and it's like
pure chaos.
I know, 45 minutes late. Welcome back to the show. Sorry if I sound defeated. Someone's having a really bad attitude and it's rubbing off on me. I'll give you 2 guesses of who it is, and it's not Lance. That one's ugly.
Both of you got leprechaun shirts on. That's amazing. I don't have one. I feel like I gotta get one now. All right.
What's your guys' favorite movie to watch during St. Patrick's Day?
The Quiet Man.
Quiet Man.
I've never heard of that. Well, enough with your boring answer. Aid, what is your go-to St. Patrick's Day movie?
So I love Luck of the Irish. I also love, obviously, I always watch the Boondock Saints.
Apparently, you guys watch St. Patrick's Day movies that are not horror related. That's fine.
Horror related. I mean, there's a lot of violence.
I'm sorry. I just thought we were,
He lost a finger.
Show. You know what this reminds me of? The horror fan craze of The Crow.
Oh.
The Crow is not a horror movie. Sorry about it. That's why I haven't seen it. I have no interest to see it. The commercial
You've
just
never
came out.
seen The Crow?
No, I haven't seen The Crow.
Really? Oh.
Correct. It's not a horror movie. Why am I going to watch it? It's a dark superhero movie.
It is a horror movie. It's a horror movie. First of all, The Crow is a fucking national treasure. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm
As
sorry.
Willem Dafoe is.
Actually, that's a Nicolas Cage film. But go ahead.
But okay. So, Mikey, so sorry your childhood was so miserable that you never saw The Crow.
I like Tara Reid. I watched that one.
And then
it's a compromise.
Well,
Number
we're gonna.
3, right?
Was she in 3?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. With the one with Eric Maybe.
Maybe.
Who, by the way, I loved him in Resident Evil. And I thought they did him such a disservice in Resident Evil Part 2. Okay, so why do you guys do this to me every time?
Oh my god,
every time.
Question though, out of curiosity, just because Mikey hasn't seen it, what did you actually think of it? Because you have no, you know what I mean? Because like me and Aid obviously have seen the other movie. You haven't even seen it. What are your vibes towards the new movie? Like, do you see anything good out of it? Was it attracted to you in any way? Because I mean, technically, the fact that you have a perspective that me and Aid can't have.
Basically, I had the same feeling watching this trailer as I had watching John Wick, and I haven't seen John Wick. But I was like, okay, cool. Someone's going to get revenge, but this time he looks like Jared Leto in Suicide Squad instead of Keanu Reeves. So,
like the Joker character, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think he looks bad. Like if this was an original movie that wasn't a remake and he just looked like that, I'm like, okay, I can see it. He is kind of hot. I wouldn't, whatever. Yeah. But because I know what the original like Brandon Lee looked like in The Crow, I'm like, okay, well, you're trying really hard to kind of put something in place that Brandon Lee just emitted naturally, which is that edgy, dark.
Well, he's closer to the book, by the way, too. That's the thing about it is like I get they're trying to do a new character, or look to an old character, like so it jumps ahead. You know what I mean? Like what happened if Eric Draven was like in this time frame? You know what I mean? But the sad part about it is like just make a new character. Just you know what I mean? Because it's not even the same storyline. Like it's talking about like they had rehab issues. They met in rehab, which again, if anybody's actually really been to rehab, you're not supposed to even hang out with other people who've been in rehab, like regardless of that. You know what I mean? Like, and just some of the storylines, you're like kind of like, and then it seems like she's trying to be, or she was a part of some kind of like Interpol gang type scenario where like, she escaped from some like mob type of gang thing, which in the original one, it was just, they came across Shelly and Eric in a just by themselves doing their own thing, like a wrong time, kind of scenario.
Yeah.
So the last thing I just want to say about that, so the original, like Shelly complained she was being mean, and she complained about something in the building because the mob was trying to get them out of their shithole building that they were living in, and she made a stink about it, and that's why they went and murdered them. So she wasn't really they weren't doing anything wrong. So I think there's a huge.
Are you talking about the new trailer?
No, in the old one. So
in
the old Crow and the old Crow, they may have pissed people off, but they didn't really do anything to merit being murdered like this. Whereas in the new one, like she's clearly a part of some kind of something that she should not.
Organized crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how this movie's going to be. I don't want to speculate too much on it. I'm not happy with the trailer. I'm not happy with the colors. I'm not happy with the aesthetic. I'm not happy with the fact that they look like little shaved One Direction members, whatever. I don't care. Like, why am I supposed to care about these people? Anyways.
They want to like modernize it, yada, yada, yada. But I'm like, no one looks like that. You basically are making, what's that video game that started off and everybody was freaking out because you can customize your dick on it? Cyberpunk?
Oh, Cyberpunk. Yeah.
That's what they look like.
But I'm not upset about the look as much as I am upset with the storyline. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, like, I mean, I would imagine that's how you feel. You know what I mean? Like, if it was more of a like, and it doesn't have to be the same movie. I get it. Like you want to like set your own, aesthetics and your own ideas and stuff like that. I just feel like the fact that they're trying to say he's like a god and they're going like this and that, and I mean, I know some of that's more accurate to the book and whatnot, especially because I'm a nerdy person who likes reading these kind of books. But there's some parts where you're like kind of like, sometimes it plays to be better this way and sometimes it plays to be better another way. But like for me personally, I know you're just upset in general the whole thing.